Hey, today I am making a quick kale salad for my lunch, and I thought I would take you through the steps that I use to make sure that my kale is tender and not, chewy and crunchy and hard to get through. So this is a typical curly kale leaf, and I'm going to massage the kale. And what that means is I'm simply going to break down the fibers that are inherent in it that are going to make it easier to chew, and it's going to just make it taste better. So first you got to rinse your kale, because if you're buying it like this, and I highly recommend that you do, because the stems are really tough, and when you buy the pre-bagged kale, you're going to notice that the stems are left largely intact in those big bags of it. I don't know why they think you want to eat that. You don't. So we're just going to break off the kale leaves, and we're going to leave that tough stem. Okay. And for me, for just one salad, I might use 2 leaves, because there's actually quite a bit of roughage in this. So I've got 2 kale leaves, and I'm going to rinse it. And I'm putting this under just cold water. You'll notice that I didn't put this strainer in it, and that's because I really want to swish the kale in the water, okay? So I'm gonna just use my fingers, and I'm swishing it around really good, and that's gonna dislodge any dirt, okay? Then I'm gonna use the strainer portion and just put it in here, get all of the big leaves out, and dump out the water. Got it in here, and all right. So while that's doing its thing, I'm gonna get my cutting board, and we're gonna start. All right. Finish that? Okay. What I like to do, because there's always still a little bit of moisture that's left on the kale, is use a paper towel to kind of not only dry it, but also massage. And I'm just going to use it to kind of squeeze and massage. And this is also going to be drying the kale leaves as I go, okay? As you scrunch and bunch them, the kale will get softer and more fragrant. And I do this for probably a minute and a half, just until they're really dark green. Take a look at the difference between fresh kale and one that's massaged. The fresh one, it's very hard and fibrous and leafy. It doesn't have a smell. This one, after you massage it, does, and it's really good. Then you just thinly slice it into ribbons. Be careful you don't cut your fingers, but just slice it into very thin pieces, and that'll make it easier to chew in your salad as well. I like to go crossways too, because just smaller pieces, so I don't look like a cow chewing my cud. But look how beautiful that is. Okay, so there's the kale. It's ready for my salad. I'm just going to slip it into the bowl, and we're going to add a couple more ingredients, and it'll be lunchtime. Diced cucumbers, tomatoes, Kalamata olives, leftover chicken, and chickpeas. And I'm just going to drizzle on a little vinaigrette, like a tablespoon. You don't need a whole lot, and give it a toss. I love a salad for lunch. It's a good way to get you through the day without putting you to sleep in the afternoon. So, all right. Well, looks pretty good. What do you think? What's your favorite lunch? I found some leftover avocado in the fridge, so I tossed some in. But that's it. That's how you do the kale for a salad. Massaging the leaves makes all the difference in the world. It's really tender. It's not, overly chewy. It's perfect.